Hey guys, this is Candle, and welcome back to Syberia 3. I told you we weren't quite done with this game. We still have DLC to go through, so let's go ahead and check this out. This is the Automaton with a plan. Kate Walker disappeared after the Yukol ceremony in abandoned Olympia Stadium. Oscar decides to investigate. What do you mean, disappeared after the ceremony? I recommend you complete abandoned Olympia Station. So this is not set after the main story as I had hoped it was. This is instead interesting. Let me make sure we've got subtitles on. Yes. So this takes place between where did my cursor go? There it is. Between the ceremony at the stadium and arriving at the bridge. Yeah. All right. So I was really hoping this would continue the story, but I guess not. Well, either way, let's get going. I can't imagine this is much more than a couple hours long. I honestly have no idea. Leaving the hell of the irradiated city of Baranor after shaking off the militia and private detective in hot pursuit. Kate Walker and the Yukol tribe arrive at the Olympia Stadium for the ceremony of the Red Moon. The young woman and her friend Oscar witness a very strange shamanic ritual. Okay, so we get to see the ritual again. Yeah, I'm completely blind on the CLC. I've never played it. I've never watched somebody play it, so... You know, Syberia 3, the main game, you know, half of it was, you know, half remembered from having played it, half of it was half remembered from having watched it. But this is all completely new to me. Well, not this cutscene specifically, but... Still feels a little bit weird to me that, you know, the so-called spirits would basically bring up things that she sort of feels guilty for, but not
Kate.
really.
Kate.
You know, abandoning her job, her family, her friends.
My poor Kate. You no longer recognize your real family. You need to come home now. You
But again,
have
she
to
even
listen to
said
your mother.
Yes,
that
you must see that
her fiance left
you're
her for
having
her best
great
friend.
difficulty
So,
understanding how such a brilliant young attorney could turn to criminal activity.
We have taken recourse to the courts, Miss Walker. Rest assured things will not remain as they are.
You really need to understand, Kate. I couldn't wait for you forever.
You've really let us down, Kate. I was your best friend. Your confidant.
So in the end, everyone was actually right. You're gone forever, Kate. Lost. You're dead, Kate. Dead.
Kate Walker? Is everything all right?
Yes, but I need some air. Please, let's go outside.
alright. So now she's apparently going to go missing and we're going to have to find her. I figured she just went back to her yurt.
Are you sure you're well? I don't mean to offend you, but for a moment you were in a different world, Kate Walker.
Ghosts. Nothing but ghosts. Right. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna try to get some sleep for a few hours before dawn.
See, exactly.
I'll wait for you here. Then, good night, Kate Walker.
Good night, Oscar.
So what happens between now and the bridge?
Kate! Oh, my poor Kate.
The courts, Miss Walker. We've had recourse to the courts.
I was your best friend, Kate.
You're dead, Kate. Dead. Kate.
Miss Walker.
Kate.
Kate Walker.
My poor Kate.
Kate Walker.
Wait, what?
This time you won't fool me with your little tricks.
Oh, so you're going to kidnap her instead. How'd you even catch up to us? And he got her dressed too.
Believe it? I just don't believe it. Damn jalopy. No, just great.
Huh. It is kind of weird that they didn't mention this at the bridge, but... Well, there's Oscar.
Oscar.
Kate Walker, time to wake up.
If Kate was out for all of,
All
most
is
of
well,
this...
Kate Walker. It is all over.
Maybe not.
Thank you, Oscar. But, Canton, did you see him?
See for yourself. He is just over there.
Is he...
He is fine. Please don't worry. Let's just say that he won't be chasing you again for quite some time. Now we should go. Your nomad friends are ready and waiting for us.
Okay. That was easy. I was expecting actual gameplay. Like, what's going on with this? I honestly have no clue. It's not just a cutscene, is it? A missing cutscene? Yeah, now that we have the cutscene of when we left for the bridge.
Tell me, Oscar. Last night, when I was taken, what happened?
Okay, I see.
How
We're
did you
gonna
find us, and
we're gonna
how
do
did
this
you
as a
get me
flashback.
It's actually a long story, Kate Walker.
free? Kirk says we'll only get to the border tomorrow. I have lots of time.
Very well. I suppose that you can still remember the end of that strange nomad ceremony?
Okay. Feels a little odd that's being told as a flashback now, as we're traveling to the border bridge, but this makes more sense. I was honestly a little bit worried that this was just going to be like an extended cutscene.
Yes. I didn't feel well, and you came outside with me.
That's right. You left to go to bed for the night, and we agreed that we would meet at the same place at dawn.
But when dawn arrived and you didn't, I went looking for you. Nice little time-lapse footage.
When did you realize I was gone?
Charge
Well,
complete.
at dawn then. And of course you were late.
Were you worried right away? I'm touched, Oscar.
Well, yes, of course. The sun is already high in the sky and Kate Walker has not returned. Incorrigible. Let's wake her before she delays the entire caravan.
Alright, so now we get control.
Not see Miss Catwalk.
Now we get control of Oscar. Okay. Is this Kate's yurt? Yes. Clearly there was a struggle. Now, how did nobody notice Nick Canton? Was everybody asleep?
Someone has attacked Kate Walker. She must be found, quickly.
Alright, I'm not seeing anything else to interact with here. No clues or nothing. So I guess we go out. Alright. Where, though?
Not see Miss Catwalk.
Okay, maybe Kirk has some information for us?
Hello, Oscar. Have you found Kate Walker? We're waiting for her so we can strike the camp.
No, but I fear the worst. I found traces of a struggle in her yurt.
We must go find her quickly.
Okay, but where?
What do you suggest, Mr. Kirk?
I'm going to ask the tribe to look for Kate Walker. The Ostrich Keeper will lend you a Yuki to use. It can be a great help. They have an incomparable sense of smell.
Okay. So let's use a Yuki.
Was the Yuki Kirk told you about of any use?
Oh, we're
You
going
really
back
have
and
no
forth.
idea.
Okay. Alright, my cursor seems to have disappeared. There it is. Alright, so where is that Yuki? Ah, here we go.
Not see Miss Catwalk.
No,
Metal Man must still continue looking.
I am. There's a Yuki, but I guess that's not the right one. He did say something about the Ostrich Keeper, so maybe by the ostriches. Oh yeah, probably this guy here. There we go.
Yuki's very good trackers.
All right.
Hello, my young friend. I have been told the most wonderful things about your olfactory capabilities.
Okay, hold for it to sniff. Open inventory. I didn't pick anything up.
Don't move from here. I'll be back.
Yes. I guess we need to get something from Kate's yurt. Makes the most sense. We need to give it a scent to track. Kind of like a bloodhound. Alright, so there's got to be something we can pick up in here that I missed. But I'm not seeing anything. Like even looking around. Huh. That's odd. I would think there would be something I could pick up there. Alright, let's try talking to it again. Just ask it to look for Kate.
You didn't have trouble getting a Yuki to obey you?
No, none. You must find Kate Walker. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, it doesn't know what to do yet.
Seek now. Seek, find Kate Walker. Do you hear? Wait for me.
Alright. I guess we don't need a scent to start. I would have thought we did, but... yeah, I guess we didn't really go anywhere. Came back and nothing.
I think that you may just need some help.
Yes,
It's
I already
lucky I
know.
left my old scarf in the end.
You should really have taken far greater care of your belongings all the same. Even though I must admit, it did eventually prove to be useful.
Alright, so now can we find it in the yurt? You know, she said she left her scarf behind. It's like, it would have been nice if I could have just grabbed it to begin with. Okay, seriously, where is it? There's like nothing to interact with except the door to leave. It's like nothing here. No, not even that, whatever that is. So what am I missing? Where's the scarf? If it's not in the yurt, where is it? Do I have to keep looking? You know, talking to Kirk, I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah, we don't have it. We just have the barrette of oil. Maybe through here or something? I don't know. So yeah, it does let us explore here. You know, this would maybe give us a clue, too. But I honestly don't know. Like, where the hell is the scarf? Where am I supposed to go? Like, I know I need to talk to the Yuki, but I need to give him something to scent. And I figured it'd be the scarf, but I can't find it.
Where can she be?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I don't think it's going to be in here. It's odd that they're letting you explore areas that, like, have nothing to do with this as far... Oh, no, no, no. She dropped the scarf here, even though for some reason she was still wearing it. You know, after she broke in here, she dropped the scarf. Okay. That makes sense. It's a little stupid because, again, she was still wearing the scarf afterwards. Like, I remember thinking it was weird because I saw her drop the scarf when she broke open the trophy case, but she was still wearing it afterwards. It's still part of her character model afterwards. But no, I guess apparently she really did drop it because it's covered in blood. You know, the scarf that Sarah gave her. Alright, so now we can get the Yuki to send. Alright. There we go. Alright.
Wait for me!
Yes, definitely chase after it again this time. Yeah, it's going to take us back down towards the subway. Because that's the best way through Baranor. And the question is, how did Nick Canton get across the lake? All right. Can we just go inside? Of course not.
They are blocked from the inside.
So we're gonna have to find another way in. All right, let's go around this way then. All right, up. Hello, what's this? Come on, there we go.
Stuck.
Yes, but there are buttons to the side there that were not visible from the last camera angle, or not very visible. They can't do anything with them. All right, maybe if I can find something to pry it open with, then. Or maybe this is what the oil is for? You never did get to use it the other time. Nope. Alright, well, that's not what we need. Where did the Yuki go? Did it go off in this direction? Yeah, yep, there it is. Maybe it can give us a clue or something.
Well? What is it?
We gotta get on the other side of that rubble. Oh, it can just go right through. We gotta climb over or something? Find another way? Or... Okay. That is a very smart Yuki. That is exactly what I need.
Certainly know how to be helpful.
Uh-huh. That is exactly what I need. A crowbar. Alright, so let's go pry that door open now. Alright, here we go. There we go. It just needed to get started. So this is what, a service elevator? My cursor's disappeared. There it is. By clicking, I got it to reappear. Alrighty. Alright. Now we're down here. Hello. Well, we're not getting back up that way.
Oh.
We found Kate.
Kate Walker.
Now we just gotta deal with Nick Canton. And then get her out of here.
I have no recollection of that, Oscar.
You were unconscious.
I'm not surprised. You had apparently been drugged.
Yeah, some ether.
It was also apparent that the private detective kept the keys to your bonds on his person.
Is that when you got the idea to use the chandeliers?
Oh no, that came much later, Kate Walker. At that precise moment, I developed the first draft of my plan. Seek the keys in your attacker's pocket. After all, I do not know of any problem that a gentlemanly discussion cannot resolve. In normal times, at any rate.
I see.
So we went to talk to him first. Okay. We must abandon Kate for the moment. Alright. Can I... Thank you. I was like, can I get down here?
Damn jalopy!
Excuse me, sir?
Yes?
I'm a friend of Kate Walker's, and I believe I understand that you wish to leave with her.
That's right. I have a warrant for her arrest. Not that that's something a robot like you would understand. As soon as my vehicle's fixed, we're going to the States.
I'm an automaton, and alas, I am unable to permit you to do such a thing, so I must ask you to please set her free and attend to any other duties you might have, and rest assured we shall do the same.
Or else what, you pile of bolts? No way I'm letting her go. You got that in that rusty kettle of yours? Because of her, I've crossed half the planet, been hit by blizzards and wild animals, and she almost got me thrown in jail in Balsamore.
Warn or teach lesson? I think warn is more Oscar.
If you refuse to permit Kate Walker to leave, I feel I have the obligation to inform you that I shall be obliged to employ certain violent and underhanded methods.
I'd love to see that. Get out of here, or I'll turn you into a pile of spare parts.
Well, see it you
Very
will.
well, if that is your wish, sir.
Mm-hmm. How very Oscar of you. So we camp for another night.
And that's when you decided to take out Canton with the chandeliers?
Patience, Kate Walker. You know that the success of that type of operation requires careful planning and method. I therefore first found myself in need of a place propitious for the implementation of a new plan.
Propitious? That's a word that even I'm unfamiliar with, and I read
observed
quite a
that with my
bit.
very slight assistance, a portion of the ceiling would collapse on your attacker. A train from the station could then open hostilities.
Okay. So how do we go about making that happen?
W equals F times D. QED. The ceiling would then be on the point of giving way, but it still required an essential piece. The target. Because no doubt, Mr. Canton would not dare to venture beneath such a ramshackle building without having a very good reason. So I decided I needed the right bait to attract him to the most opportune spot.
An apple? Really? You know, they're showing us the plan, which
All that was
generally
then required
means...
was to finalize things by demonstrating the exactness of Newton's second law.
Yeah, it generally means when you're shown the plan before it happens, that it's not going to happen according to plan. So... You know, that could have crushed him and killed him, too.
Fine. I believe that we should go on our way again.
What? But that's it?
Well, yes, Kate Walker.
That doesn't make sense. When I came to, Canton was underneath a chandelier that had fallen from the ceiling.
Oh, is that what is bothering you? Well, let's just say that my plan evolved as it became more concrete. Nothing that is really worth mentioning, believe me.
Uh-huh.
Come on, what is the problem now?
Nothing. It's just that I was expecting a more breathtaking ending, to be honest.
Well, if this might serve as a moral to my tale, Kate Walker, the proof that a plan is indeed well designed is that it is executed without a hitch. It lets you efficiently gain what is usually lost over the course
Oh,
of
come
time.
on. You're just covering.
You must always have a plan, you know.
You're just covering because things didn't
I
go
guess
as you
so,
expected.
yes. Anyway, thank you for the story, Oscar. I'm gonna sleep now. I want to be in good shape for when we get to the border. Good night.
Good night, Kate Walker.
Can't leave it like that. Yeah, okay, we're going to flash back now to what really
That
happened.
was a well-oiled plan. Let's just hope that Kate Walker will take good note of it.
What really... Yeah, okay, what really happened. Alright, my cursor disappeared. There we go. Alright. So now let us go figure out how to execute this plan. Alright, there's going to be things that we need. For one thing, we need to get back to the control room where we found Kate. Is it perhaps here? Or is it the other end? I think it might be at the other end. That's fine, we'll go this way. Ah, hello.
I need that key that Canton has.
Yes. Ah, because this is the actual door back out. The one that was blocked that we couldn't get through. Alright. Well then. Let's go here. Alright, so we're on the tracks. Now, where was the thingamabob, the control room? Was it at this end or the other end? I honestly have no idea. Alright, yeah, talking to Canton's not going to do anything right now. Nope, nope, ah. Okay. There we go. It's like I wanted to go up these stairs. This gets us to the control room. Alright. So from here... That
It
seems to
doesn't
be
work.
locked.
Illegible. It is nonetheless obvious that these are the controls used for starting the car. No time to lose.
Okay, but it doesn't work, so we're missing something? Do we use the oil? There we go. Finally get to use that. There we go. Well, that didn't quite... Oh. Oh!
Ah, so that isn't the control used to start the train.
Well, that was completely unexpected.
Only the result has any real meaning, I guess. Time to free Kate Walker now.
Yes, I would say the plan definitely did evolve as it became more concrete. I would have thought, okay. I would have thought it would have been a little bit more involved than that, but that's actually kind of neat. Nice little subversion there. But yeah, typically, you know, remember, whenever you are shown the plan in a piece of fiction, it means that something is going to happen that's unexpected. If they don't show you the plan, then you know it's probably going to go off without a hitch.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Uh-huh.
He's breathing, but when he wakes up, we will be far away.
Good, so we didn't kill him then. Oh, he's got a gun in here. Ugh. Don't like that. But we got the keys, so... Alright. Let's go back and grab Kate and get out of here. We gotta skedaddle. And I think we're almost done here.
I need to have the keys to free her.
I do have the keys. Oh, I just got to use the keys.
Kate Walker, time to wake up.
All right, is she going to walk with
All is
us, or do
well,
we have
Kate
to carry
Walker.
her?
It is all over.
Is Canton maybe going to chase after us? Is there more to this? Because this has only been like half an hour. That's actually rather
Thank you,
short.
Oscar. But, Canton, did you see him?
See for yourself. He is just over there.
Yeah, I was expecting a 2 or 3 hour DLC campaign.
Is he...
He is fine. Please don't worry. Let's just say that he won't be chasing you again for quite some time. Now we should go. Your nomad friends are ready and waiting for us.
Thank you so much, Oscar. But you're right. We have to leave here as soon as we can. Meet me at the entrance as soon as you're done.
All right. Because we have to go unlock the door. So yeah, it's looking like this is going to be less than an hour. All right, use Canton's keys. My cursor disappeared. There we go. Oh, I have to zoom in. There we go. Now I can use his keys. All right. So now we leave. And that should be it because we've reunited with Kate. So that's a short little thing. I wonder if this was originally intended to be in the main game, but it got cut for some reason. Maybe it just wasn't finished. And then they added it for DLC. It's cheap DLC. It's only like $5.
A plan. Must always have a plan.
Uh-huh. And it's a neat little thing, but I was hoping for more. Well, hopefully Syberia the World Before will continue the story. Because I don't like the way this game ends. Anyways, that is it for Syberia 3. That was, again, a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But that is it for Syberia 3. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.